Today's gospel, a continuation from yesterday's gospel. If you remember yesterday's gospel, the rich man says no to Jesus' invitation to be his disciple. What happened to him? He was a good man, following all the commandments of the Lord, perfect. Following the commandments of the Lord, but without God in his life. That's a very shocking thing. You can follow the commandments of God without God in your life. When he was given a choice, choose between wealth and God, he chose wealth. In other words, he was worshipping his wealth. Money was his God. So he couldn't do without that God. This God, I'm not very sure, but this one is very sure, and it's in my pocket. Having seen that, what was happening, then Peter said, what everybody would like to know. So we have been with you all this time. So we have left our jobs, our fishing, our families. And what about us? What is the point of being with you? What are we going to gain by being your disciples? By the way, this is not about religious priests and nuns, it's all about everyone who follows Jesus. Everyone who follows Jesus, this message is for them. A question to ask we feel like asking the Lord, what is the point of following you? What is the point of being a Christian? Nothing appealing in the Christian message. Take up your cross and follow me. Invitation to a self-giving life, a self-sacrificing life, a life for the other, entirely for others. Are you ready? Then you come with me. Not a very appetizing invitation. Invitation to a cross, to give your life for the other. Again the question, what do we get through a self-sacrificing life? The Lord says, hundredfold, everything. Everything. Again, it's not about money. Please don't get that to be. It's not about money. It's all about your life. Everything you give away, you will receive back 100-fold. You can never outdo God. Whatever. Money or your health, your time, your talents, whatever you give for others, whatever you spare for others, everything will come back to you 100-fold. Because you can never outmatch God. God is always more generous than you can be. So anything, you name it, anything with the money or your time or anything you give away, it will come back to you. That is the Lord's promise, and that is a deal. Remember this too. Whatever you do in life, it has got a consequence. In other words, the good you do will come back to you the same way. If you do evil, that too will come back to you. In other words, whatever way, the way you understand life, you live your life, always be, this is what I do, it has got a consequence. The good I do will go a long way in blessing somebody, more than I realize. So if I am keen on doing good, one after the other, you can be sure that it's going to create some good harvest in the lives of people. More than that, it is going to come back to me as blessing in some way. So you should be very happy to do good to others, to serve others, to be of any help to others. Be generous, knowing that this is a good which will come back to me. Not that I'm expecting it or waiting for it, or I'm waiting for somebody's gratitude. No. You are not counting the cost. You're not waiting for the return. You can be sure sometime, some way, this is going to be of a blessing to somebody, and I can delight in that. So do service to others joyfully. Give to others joyfully. Everything joyfully. Not as a duty or obligation, but more as a celebration. God has given to me, so to celebrate God's goodness, come on, take it from me. See, I'm putting it in a very different way. You are celebrating every chance to do service to others. You are celebrating every time you can be of good to anybody, because you realize God has been good to me. He has already blessed me. And the last point is, don't wait for heaven. Don't wait for, as if heaven is something beyond the grave. That could be another reality, another kind of experience. Before that, enjoy heaven here. That your life is, you are enjoying your life by living it for others. Again, enjoy your life by living it for others. Enjoy your life by make sure that you are living your life every day for others. Then you live your life like that. Every day is going to be a joyful day. Today, I lived for others. And when you lie in bed, you'll have a good smile, because heaven is already in my heart.